women, as well as voting rights for black men, as compensation for those who served during the Revolutionary and Civil Wars. The organization continued through 1921. Did you know that?
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Currently 85 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, partly cloudy and breezy, 86 degrees. Then this evening, cloud-free and somewhat breezy. Temperature 73 degrees. Overnight, scattered clouds with a light breeze. Temps of 61. Tomorrow, you'll see a few clouds, 93 degrees. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM, bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
Happy Monday.
Hey, everybody.
It's July 1st.
It is.
And you know what that is? It's a holiday week.
Oh, my goodness. 4th of July.
All right, guys. We got a good show for you. I'm shining. But we'll be right back. You tune in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Ain't no stopping us now. We'll be right back, guys.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together, gonna polish up our act now. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing 'cause it ain't no. Please, please, please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping, no. See, it ain't no way, no way. We won't kind of polish up, keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. Say we're on the move. We're really, really good. We're moving straight up.
All right, guys. Good, happy Monday, July 1st. It's been
Time is going by fast.
It is. I mean, it's literally already past 6 months in a
I
year.
know. God, Christmas coming up.
I ain't even thinking that. But it is gone. I mean, it's here. The holiday season. This is when people really start going places, doing things, and celebrating, having family reunions, and all that good stuff.
This beach time.
I don't know. The beach is just overrated right now.
Is it overrated right now?
Yes, it is.
So you went on your little beach trip and left us here in the hot sun. How was your trip?
It was great. It was great. All is well. It was a great trip.
Okay.
Enjoyed myself. And it was relaxing. But, we're going to go on our question, what we say. Do people just what was the question?
Is it hard being yourself?
Yeah, I just think so many people are so fake nowadays.
Okay.
And I don't know if a lot of that is coming from the internet or people portraying to be something.
Trying to be somebody they're not.
They're not. It's just so different. You look at people, you think, okay, just be who you are.
And it's hard. I guess it's hard for a lot of people to do that.
Right.
And I don't know why. I'm saying I don't know why. I think a lot of people sit around and wait for the approval of other people, or just the likeness. They want people to like them and stuff like that. So they feel like they have to do something different and not be themselves, when that's all you really have to do.
Right.
If them people don't like it, then them ain't the people you need to be around.
Right. And I mean, everybody does want validation, whether you're male, female. People can say, I don't care what nobody think about me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants somebody to say, oh, you look good, or, no, this, you shouldn't wear that, or no, everybody want that encouragement.
It's good to have that.
And everybody want to hear that. So that part, I don't see a problem with that. And I don't think that's where the people are doing, or why people are not being who they supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the internet. I truly think a lot of people has taken the internet and they are restructuring their life around the internet.
That could be it.
Because, just say for instance, okay, a lot of people, this was my 30-year class reunion.
Okay.
Shout out to Eastside High, class of 94. But anyway, a lot of people, you may not have seen them. You may have seen them in pictures. You might not have seen them, may not have talked to them a couple of times, whatever.
Okay.
So you always look at a person, if you see them on Facebook, You know, folks with them filters.
Yes.
I done told y'all them filters. You know, they be putting them filters on you, and then they see you in person. You see them in person. That ain't what they look like.
Okay.
So I guess you just have to be your true, authentic self.
Mm-hmm.
Whether if you wear makeup, you don't wear makeup, don't go without now. If that's what you used to doing,
Right.
you can't go without the stuff. You got to be who you are all the time. You can't be faking and shaking, as that people say. You can't. What is it called when they be saying catfishing?
They be catfishing.
Yeah, don't be catfishing the folks, because you know people. You know, one person. You know, I've seen a person, hadn't seen them forever, and
You saw them on Facebook.
based on Facebook, they've been their size they were in high school. See them in person, they was like, oh wow. You know,
So they had fixed the bodies.
them filters would do all kinds of things. So I guess the question of today, what do y'all think about the filters?
They be photoshopping. Some people take the picture and it's the way you can edit it to make your stomach slimmer and your arms slimmer.
But then when
and stuff
folks
like
see
that.
you gonna catch them off guard.
That is true.
And then everybody gonna be looking like me, cause you know my face don't be. I be looking like that ain't who you. That ain't what I seen.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so the question of the day is, do you think it's okay to put filters on your pictures in Photoshop, all your pictures, and then when people get to see you, they a little shocked? What you think about the Photoshop?
Now, I'm with the filters. I love the filters. I'm going to filter my pictures every day, all day. But I will take pictures. I done took pictures with my bonnet on. I done took pictures with no makeup on. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. This is just who I am. I'll wake up one morning and I'll be like, oh, I don't feel like putting no makeup on. And I won't put it on.
Yeah.
But it's days I wake up and I just be like, oh, okay, I'm going to put my makeup on.
I mean, I guess my question is, how people feel about the filters and the Photoshop of the pictures? Because I think it's just giving people misdirection of who they are.
It could be that.
I really, truly think it's a misdirection. Because some people saw me and they were like, oh, wow. You really, I said, I ain't the big girl no more. You know, because they were thinking, as you say, people look at the Photoshop. They think people Photoshop so much that they don't really, when they really see a person doing something different, they don't know that they really ain't Photoshopping them.
Right. Yeah. I guess, I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people look at these celebrities and they be like, want to look like the celebrities, I guess.
So you think it's coming from the celebrities?
Mostly in the influencers and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know why, like the Photoshop and stuff like that. Now, we all know Kim Kardashian is the queen of Photoshop. Mm-hmm. And the Kardashians, period. They like to Photoshop their pictures and really don't have to. And that's what I don't understand.
Right. And I don't see a problem doing it as a glamour thing, but an everyday life thing, and then somebody get to see you and you ain't who you really are. You ain't looking like what the pictures been looking like. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. You know, I'm just one of them kind of people. And I can't stand a filter. Mm-hmm. And I really don't like don't Photoshop me. I know I got a fupa. I'm going to fix what I got. And I'm going to keep on walking.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I got to start toning.
I don't know. Honestly, the Photoshop part, I know that it's a lot of people that I've talked to that they are insecure with their bodies.
But when somebody see you, they got to see you.
I don't understand it. I can't explain why they do it. I really can't. But they're insecure with their bodies. And they will Photoshop their pictures or just, I don't know what they be doing, but they don't look like, because this one girl, I'm like, oh my gosh, she done lost so much weight. She looked good. And then I saw her, she my size. And I'm, you know, and I'm just like, okay, now I just saw a picture of her and her body was really thin, but you know, Yeah, it'll
Okay.
get you.
So do you think it's catfish? Do you think it's catfish when people are photoshopping all their pictures, or do you just think it's a way of life? I mean, call in, get in on a conversation about photoshopping and being transparent in your social media posts.
Now that AI got a lot of people on chokehold.
Well, they better get off of it.
They got them on chokehold. The girl, you can't tell them nothing. They done put it as their profile pictures and just got all kind of pictures of the AI thing. And it's
don't
nothing
have a
wrong with
problem.
admiring yourself or whatever. I don't think it is. But but take some pictures, take some regular pictures. Let people see who you really are.
Right. And that's why I feel like you should really show people who you are, because I promise you, once somebody, they gonna see, you're gonna have a family reunion, you're gonna have a class reunion, you're gonna have something. I'm gonna run into you at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Something's gonna take place, and then folks be trying to say, you acting funny, you act like you can't speak to me. I don't know who I'm speaking to.
My cousin, she had wrote me one time. She was like, yeah, all your pictures just look so young. She said, what's your secret? I said, girl, I can't tell you my secret. And then I put on there, and this is for everybody to see. I didn't care. I was like, my secret is filters. Yes, filters.
Yeah, so, and I think a lot of it also, like you said, the celebrities definitely, but I think a lot of them, they don't really do. A lot of them nowadays, these younger celebrities, they ain't doing all that photoshopping.
Yes, they are.
Well,
and they look good
but they
without it.
But they spending their money to
they
go
spending
get their
their money to go
redone.
get their bodies redone, but they're still not happy. And it's crazy to me because you see these little young girls, their stomachs are flat and stuff, but you got these other people that's telling them, oh, you look chubby today or something. So they feel like they got to go and thin in the waistline or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's just, people got something to say about other people all the time.
Well, they're going to have something to say about you all the time. But I feel like if you just be who you are and be genuine for who you are
and embrace it.
Embrace it. I mean, embrace it and just be done with it.
Well,
because I mean, everybody's not meant to be a size 2.
No.
And everybody, as King Joy, everybody ain't meant to be 2-some. So you gotta be who you are. And be happy for what you are. You can't go out here and Photoshop your whole life away. Then you get mad at somebody because they don't know.
But I just don't understand it. I'm gonna use what's her name, Khloe Kardashian, for instance.
Okay.
She really don't look like herself at all. From compared to when she first came out, I don't even recognize her for real. She tried to look more like Kim, I believe, because people say she was the ugly sister.
Okay.
That's what they used to call her. So I'm pretty sure her self-esteem went down to the floor because you hearing all this stuff. Oh, you don't look like your sisters. And people shouldn't do that. I don't think people should do that.
all of us, I mean, it's 3 of us, and all of us look different. Every last one of us. One of my sisters taller than I am, thinner than I am. One of my sisters light-skinned, and I'm dark-skinned. So,
yeah, and people compare, and I don't think they should do that.
But,
they got a lot to do with people trying to change how they look and stuff like that.
But my thing is not changing how you look, but don't be catfishing folks.
Well, that's what they do.
Them filters and them photoshopping, I think that's catfishing. What you call it?
Well, I mean, if you don't let nobody see the real you, yeah, it's catfishing.
Because then when I see you, I'm going to be like, that ain't mama.
Like,
you know, I'm be standing over there with the side eye like, that ain't mama.
This is my cousin. He's so crazy. He was like, now I just seen you on Facebook and you didn't look like that. I said, I just got out of bed. No, I ain't look like that.
Yeah, so,
But, I mean, it's just, I guess it's just your preference. If you want to catfish people, why would you want to catfish people? Because they going to see the real you. And do you watch Catfish?
No, I have not, but I've heard about it.
It's wild. You need to check out an episode. It's just people are scamming these people. They'll take somebody that's, I guess they think is attractive and put as their profile picture and act like that person. But these people, the other people that's involved on the other side, how could you not know that these people are catfishing you? These people won't video call you. They won't FaceTime you.
But people, we know they do all of those things. They video call you, they FaceTime you, all that. But still, when you see them in person, they definitely don't look like what they...
Well, no, but hey.
So, okay, would you consider that to be catfishing based on profile pictures and what the posts look like, and then you see them and it's not them?
Yeah, it's catfishing because it's not them half the time.
What y'all think? Call us. Let us know if you think that's catfishing. Call us 256-365-1000.
And on the show, these people really be in love with these people. Like, seriously in love. They talk for 2 years without seeing them. Never seen them. Never video called, never nothing. But you're in love with this person. I don't know if they're in love with the idea of that person or the thought that somebody texts you every morning, good morning, and all that kind of stuff. And it's sad. It's really sad because these people be like ready to marry, and this one dude bought a house. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's very crazy.
And when they ask other people, why did you do it? Oh, I didn't have nothing. I was bored. It just started off as a game, but then I started catching feelings, and I didn't know how to tell them that wasn't me. And sometimes it be men acting like women, or the woman acting like her best friend. It's crazy.
Wow. So our question of the day is, do you think is it catfishing when you're making posts? Because sometimes when I look at pictures, some people totally look different than when you see them in person based on what they look like. That ain't what they look like. So, but they're Facebook friends. So would you consider that to be catfish?
Now, say that again.
Just say, for instance, I see your pictures. Like
okay.
Your cousin say all your pictures look different. Which they do. But, and I see you in person, and I'd be like, I can't say that's catfishing because I just don't understand it, though. But I don't understand why people do that. Why they change it up. Put the filters and put the Photoshop on.
I just like the different filters. It depends on my mood.
Okay. Well, I guess y'all need
if I'm feeling sassy, I'm going to get a sassy filter.
Help us out on this holiday week and tell us why people doing it, because we're going to see some folks this week.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of 4th of July filters.
Yeah, so y'all help us out and let us know why people do it. Mona says she just do it.
I just do it. I like it.
So call us 256-365-1000. Can we listen to King George? We're going to do something, and then we're going to take us a quick little break. We're going to come back, and we're going to talk about what's going on right here in our community, and we're going to talk about what we got going on today. Got the BET Awards went on last night. We're going to talk about that a little bit. So we're going to take a quick little break, and we will be right back. Mona B said, give me 1 minute. But, yeah, but we got to make sure you download our app. That's Music Muscle of the Shows. We're actually working on our new app. So you can go to Knox Media Group. If you remember Knox Media Group, you can go to our YouTube page and find Knox Media Group. You can subscribe and like. You can go to our website, www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. And when you go there, you can find our newspaper. You can find all of our news, upcoming events. All of that is on our website. You can find bios about us. But we're going to play a little music. We'll be right back. You're listening to 105.1.
The Music Muscle of the Shows.
Well, I back that thing on up a little weight, don't bother me. You gotta be 2-7 if you really want to do something. You gotta be 2-7. You really won't do something. Girl, I like a little cushion. I like a little cushion on whatever I'm pushing. On whatever I'm pushing. Good luck. I tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong with all that you got going on. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Girl, I like a little cushion. I like a little cushion on whatever I'm pushing. On whatever I'm pushing. Good luck. I tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong with all that you got going on. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Ain't nothing like a big fine woman, cause she coming with a whole lot of love, man. I tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Come here, girl, let me show you how I do. When I'm in it, I'ma hold on to it. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Said I love being out on the road. Yes, sir. Seen the sign say oversized low. Good Lord. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Big girl got it going on. Got enough to last all night long. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Girl, I like a little cushion. I like a little cushion on whatever I'm pushing. On whatever I'm pushing. Good Lord. I tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong with all that you got going on. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Girl, I like a little cushion. I like a little cushion on whatever I'm pushing. On whatever I'm pushing. Good Lord. I tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong with all that you got going on. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight. Don't bother me. There we go, say beep, beep, beep. That's the way the booty sound when she back it up. Ooh, we watch out, make room. Big mama got ass like a truck. Say beep, beep, beep. That's the way the booty sound when she back it up. Ooh, we watch out, make room. Big mama got ass like a truck. Say big girl, bag it up, come on, big girl. Bag it up, come on, big girl, yeah. Bag it up a little weight, don't bother me. Say big girl, bag it up, ooh, big girl, yeah. Bag it up, come on, big girl, yeah, yeah. Bag it up a little weight, don't bother me. Girl, I like a little cushion, on whatever I'm pushing. I tell her back that thing on up a little weight, don't bother me. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong with all that you got going on. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight, don't bother me. Girl, I like a little cushion on whatever I'm pushing. I tell her back that thing on up a little weight, don't bother me. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong with all that you got going on. Tell her back that thing on up a little weight, don't bother me. Say big girl, bag it up, come on, big girl. Bag it up, come on, big girl, yeah. Bag it up a little weight, don't bother me. Say big girl, bag it up, ooh, big girl, yeah. Bag it up, come on, big girl, yeah, yeah. Bag it up a little weight, don't bother me. Said a little weight don't bother me. Little weight don't bother me. Said a little weight don't bother me. No, little weight don't bother me. Said I tried it and I know it, y'all. Little weight don't bother me. Oh, little weight don't bother me. No, little weight don't bother me. You wanna try it for yourself, yeah. You wanna try it. I bet you won't need nobody else. Cause you gotta be two something. If you really won't do something, you gotta be two something. You really won't do something.
What y'all think? Seriously, we're talking today. We know this is a holiday week, and we know how people are going to fix those pictures up. Do you think it's fair to your family and friends that you Photoshop all your pictures, and then when people see you, they can't recognize you? What's your thoughts? What's your concerns? What you think? Mona said it's a little catfishing. I think that is catfishing, but if they're not really, if you're not going after them, I just think you should be who you are. Post who you are. Be your authentic self. That's what I think.
And I just feel like, I don't know. the way my character is, I am a character. I have characteristics, different characteristics. I have different personalities. So I might wake up feeling flirtatious. So I'm going to put my blonde wig on. Or
I mean, it's a difference. I don't think. What I'm saying is, it's a difference in putting on different hairstyles and facials and things of that sort. What I'm saying is the filters and the photoshopping. When we get the photoshopping the body, putting filters on, you get the dragon eyes and all that stuff. That ain't who you are. That's me. That's my perception. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm not talking about the blonde wigs because I think everybody got some different hairstyle, because I wear different hairstyles. I wear something different all the time. I'm not saying it as that. I'm saying when we making these posts and then people get to see us in person, we not who we really posting.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
But what's the dragon eye?
Well, I was
the cat eyes.
The cat eyes, yeah.
Now, I draw me some cat eyes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
but,
different.
I mean, I don't know.
That's different than people using AI and people thinking that's them looking like AI. They ain't looking like that. Come on now. And then
that eye be having you looking like a superstar.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And then you being an AI and then folks see you and you looking like, I understand it for fun and games, but for an everyday process, no. I think you putting out the wrong image of who you really. You're not who you really biologically say you are. I mean, y'all call in and tell me.
What do you guys think? Do you think we know the AI is catfishing, but do you feel like the filters,
Photoshop,
and Photoshops are hurting people? Are they misleading people, making people think that they look a certain way when they really don't? And that could be like a mental thing for real, because somebody could look at those pictures and be like, oh, I look like that for real. And they might think that in their head.
Right. And right. And that's crazy. That's crazy.
It is. And like we say, mental illness is real. So check on your people.
Right. So you got to look at all that. Well, I know, like I said, I guess they trying to act like Donald Trump because he got a lot going on also.
What do Donald Trump got going on now? After he said that the immigrants taking the black jobs.
Yeah. And somebody actually was talking this weekend, and somebody said, now how he going to sit there and say that?
So did he ever answer the question, what is black jobs?
No. He never came back around to it.
I was just stumped on the fact that they just kept on talking about the way they were talking about black people. Him and Biden, they was the black jobs, the black people. They just kept on like black people was the topic.
Well, that's their focus and that's their draw. So therefore, if they can get the black people out to vote, they know the black people going to separate the votes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it was just...
Or if they get enough black people mad, then the black people won't go vote. They know how to operate the system now. Yeah. You don't have to do much to make us mad.
Well, they was talking crazy to me.
Yeah,
that's
so basically that would be, that's the biggest thing. All you got to do is make us mad.
I don't know. I'm not a political person or whatever, but I do vote because I know my vote count and I want my vote to count. But like right now, we really don't have a good choice.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like right now, Donald Trump is, convicted of a felony, and he's running in the presidential election. So how do you set that aside when someone else has a felony and they gonna go to prison for it, for whatever?
The rules only apply to who they want it applied to, because that's just ridiculous to me.
I mean, so you think he should be locked up?
Yes. And throw the key away. I think he should be... I don't think he should be able to run for president. I really don't. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty or whatever.
But no, he's guilty.
Okay, so he's
Definitely
guilty.
guilty.
So
He's a felon.
okay, so no, he shouldn't be able to run.
But now my question is, and this is just a thought of myself, is what I've been thinking. So now are they going to go back and allow people with felonies in every state the rights to vote?
Why not? You letting a felon run for president?
I mean, I think that's a good question. Because people need to know. I feel like you should be able to vote. Everybody, if you're not, like, depending on what your felon case is, everybody should have that right.
Man, what gets me is some of the felons can't even get jobs.
Right.
But you got one running for president. I don't understand it. They can't get plant jobs now. But you got one finna run the country.
The background. Yeah, but that's my thing. I'm just wondering if that's one of the biggest things is people, are they going to push for that? Because I think that should be part of the situation.
I mean, they shouldn't even let him run for president. That's just stupid to me because of the simple fact, you're going to tell this person that just got out of prison they can't work at a restaurant. They can't work at a plant. They can't work nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then you're going to let this man that's a felon run for president to run the country. I don't get it.
Now, what do y'all think about that?
It don't make sense to me.
Do y'all think everybody should be able to vote if they have a felon? That's our other question of the day. You know, we usually have 2 or 3 of them. That's our second question. Do you think people should be able to vote if they have a felon in every? And I think they should be doing it right now. Like, that should be passed as a law.
I agree with you. I think they should let them vote.
Like you said, people need to be able to vote to express their rights, but you can't do it because of some of them made simple mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And it's just, and some of them didn't even do what they said, what they in prison for.
Which said they actually didn't come up like that, huh?
Yeah. And you got Trump, they know he did it. But yet and still.
And also today, the Supreme Court ruled for the first time that former presidents have board immortality from prosecution. So we talked about that in the meeting this morning, that we was going to find out about that, what the immortality was, and everything. Immortality from prosecution, extending the delay in Washington criminal case against Donald Trump, charges he plotted to overturn his 2020 presidential election loss, and all but ending prospects. The former president could be tired before the November election. And they're saying in a historic 6-3 ruling, the court's conservative majority, including the 3 justices appointed by Trump, narrowed the case against him and returned it to the trial court to determine what is left of the special counsel's Jack Smith indictment. So the court's second decision in a major Trump case this term, along with its ruling rejecting efforts to bar him from the ballot because of his actions following the 2020 election. So they're trying to figure out how to bar him, but I don't think it's going to happen.
So they're trying to figure out how to not let him run.
Yeah, some parties. So
it's not hard.
So that's
he's a felon.
So that's what happened this morning. The Supreme Court rules ex-presidents have board immortality, deeming chance of pre-election Trump trial. So that's what was going on this morning with the Supreme Court.
From the looks of it, it looked like they might need to find a replacement for Donald Trump and Biden.
Well, Biden ain't gonna. I think he's a little too old.
He is. I think, yeah, his term is
winding up. I mean, you can't tell people what they.
But if he get it, say for instance he win the president thing, okay, and they deem him too old to run the country. So will Camilla have to stand up?
Yeah, because she's the vice president.
Okay. Is it any way they could take that away from her?
Well, they'll find a way now. I can't say whether or not they can.
I
Or
was
can't.
just wondering.
I mean, they can.
Because
It's a loophole.
it
for
ain't gonna
everything.
last long. I mean, we might have our possibly first female.
I believe
president.
it's a loophole for everything.
Yeah, they're gonna find a loophole. They most definitely will find a loophole for that one.
Yeah, it's a loophole for everything. Also in the news, y'all be careful this weekend. The FDA recalls 13 different brands of ice cream brands made right here in Alabama with bacteria from contamination. So make sure you're watching out. And the ice cream is the Maryland-based ice cream product manufacturing. So it's a recall on that.
Okay.
So make sure when you're out buying your products for the holiday, make sure you're not buying that one because they're pulling them from the shelves, but certain areas they have not made it to taking it off the shelf yet.
What was the name?
The name of it is Totally Cool, a Maryland-based ice cream product.
Okay.
So make sure you are watching for that. Mona says she got to take me to church because I missed yesterday. Mona, I watched live yesterday.
Did you?
Yes. Yeah. So that's going on in the news. So make sure you're watching out for that. What you got in the news, Mona?
Well, in the news, this man had took his It was a scene where a man, he entered into the barber shop. He was angry because a little boy's stepdad had took him to the barber shop. So he was just angry because the stepdad took him to the barber shop. He was like, that's my son. You don't take him to the barber shop. And he was like, he want to be Russell Wilson so bad that he want to take care of other people's kids and stuff like that. And he was like, well, the mom told me to bring him to the barber shop. And he on the phone trying to get in touch with the mom. And he all up in dude's face, and they was like, you need to get out of here with that. And he was like, that's my son. So he got the little boy out of the chair and left with him. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that was right. I don't think that was good. He don't know how to co-parent.
No.
He should have been happy that man took the initiative to take his son to the barber shop. Why would you be angry because somebody took your child to the barber shop and you're not doing it?
And fall back on that catfish. They're watching the internet thinking somebody trying to outdo them.
I mean, but yet and still, you wasn't doing it.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think that's what a lot of people, they just watch the internet and then they get upset thinking somebody's trying to outdo them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can come up with on that.
He was really angry and they asked the dude, you just gonna let him take the little boy? He said, that's his son. What am I supposed to do?
Right. Okay, so we've been talking about today with the holidays coming up this week. We know a lot of people will be doing their filters and photoshopping. Do you think it's misleading to people when you're putting these posts up and you're actually not being who you really are? You're photoshopping, and then when they see you, you're not looking like what you're looking like. And then we were also talking about President Trump. Since he's a felon, do you think they should be overturning all felons where all felons are able to vote? So call us. Our number here at the station is 256-365-1000. Call us and let us know. We see the old school preacher has joined us.
Mom.
Pastor P, what's up?
What? We got a call. You're live on 105.1.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? This is Jamie and Kirkland.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just out here trucking, waiting in line to get my truck fixed.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to comment on everything y'all talking about today.
Let's hear it.
The filters, yeah, the filters. Okay, let me say this about the filters. Number one, it's unnecessary. I think black people are naturally beautiful. We don't need all that other
Not
stuff.
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, beauty is in the beholder. You know what I'm saying? And I think that God made us perfect the way that we are.
Okay.
We don't need help from a computer to express our beauty, especially as black people. We set the trends on everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's misleading. And it also puts a certain amount of pressure on young girls to try and achieve some kind of beauty standard that's not realistic. You know, so I think that's mentally affecting our young girls. You know, so I'm just not for it. You know, I understand. You know, it can be fun, but we also have to remember how influencing social media can be nowadays on our young people. You know, so I think it's more of a hurt than a help.
Okay.
All right, Colin. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, wait. I also want to comment.
Oh, now, Colin, now I'm gonna turn your phone off. You trying to have your own show?
No. We're gonna take over the show. We're gonna take over the show. But the comments about the guy at the barbershop. Now that thing went viral last week, and I saw it, and I see it from both sides. You know, the father, and we only know what we've seen.
And that's true.
On social media.
No, we know that woman. We know that woman said that he hadn't paid no child
But
support.
she did say that.
We know that part.
And that might be very true, you know. But at the same time, this might be some of the only opportunity that he has to bond with his child. We don't know his financial situation. Now, I'm not for men not taking care of their children, but I understand that some of us out here are doing the best that we can. Like I said, we don't know the whole story with that. It's real one side. So,
Well, I look at it this way: if you can talk on the cell phone, you can send that $100 to the baby mama.
I understand that too, and I agree. And again, like I say, I don't agree with no man out here not taking care of the children that he helps produce. I'm not for that at all whatsoever. You know, the other guy, the boyfriend, I think that he was trying to just make a kind gesture and do something nice for the son. You know, I don't think that, you know, he was trying to be malicious or nothing like that. He acted like he didn't want no smoke, you know, when the guy came in acting crazy in these folks' barbershops.
Exactly.
I do have a problem with the mother because, number one, she knows the baby father a lot more than the boyfriend. And if she was going to allow the boyfriend to do that, she might have probably should have ran that by the baby daddy and make sure.
Man, ain't nobody running by nothing. Ain't nobody paying nothing. You ain't paying no money. Ain't nobody running nothing.
Either way, but here's the problem. The young boy has to deal with this issue between.
Yeah. But did you see how the boyfriend handled that? He was like, "Hey, that's that man child."
He handled it. He handled it a lot better than me because the guy came at him very aggressive.
Man, he was all up in his face.
Exactly.
I'm a very defensive type person, so yeah, when you run up in my face, you can't be mad about my reaction, and I'm gonna defend myself. But I have to give you. I think the young man handled it very well, but he shouldn't have been put in that situation. Just trying to do a kind gesture.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. That she should have warned. She should have warned him and said, "Listen."
Yeah. I think she could have killed that whole situation, you know, and keep your son from going viral and being caught in between. I'm pretty sure the son loved his daddy and maybe even loved the boyfriend as well for doing a kind gesture. Now this young man is caught in between a conflict between these two grown men.
He probably don't know his daddy because he didn't look like when he was getting out the chair. He didn't look like he really was like, okay, I'm going with my daddy. You know, most time the kids be like, oh, that's my daddy. That's my daddy. But he was sitting there looking like, okay. He was looking like he didn't see.
Realistically, unless
He would look like he
Unless
had
the
seen
baby
his
daddy
mama
is
and
just-
daddy fight. That's what he looked like. He looked like he had seen his daddy act like that before.
This wasn't something new
That's
to him.
very possible.
Yeah, because
you
he
know,
sat in that
but-
chair.
but-
He looking at him like, oh my God,
You doing this in
this
public.
shouldn't happen. He already knew what was
Well,
gonna happen.
I think he was shocked. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know about the baby daddy. He could be just an insane type daddy, but you know, I don't think a lot of men would react like that for somebody that they're not really trying to take care of or trying to be.
Okay, so bro, what's
You
your
know,
name again?
My
Who's
name
this?
is
Jameson Kirkton.
Hey, what's up, truck driver? You the other truck driver.
That's the other truck driver. That's him. He
Yeah,
tunes
the truck
in every
driver.
day.
Yeah, I heard him say he's in line waiting to get loaded.
Every day.
Man, we sure
So
appreciate it,
I'm
man.
waiting to get some tires changed on my trailer, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey,
I
what you
enjoy
driving,
it.
man? 53 van? You got a dry van, or you got a hopper bottom, or you got a what you driving? What you pulling?
No, I drive a 53 foot step deck.
Oh, okay, you the real
Yeah,
deal.
so it's like a flatbed with a step deck. Yeah, we all oversized military stuff like that.
Yeah, you be carrying them big tires and tankers and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, all that stuff. Man. I've been driving for 22 years, but I know not everything. And
Okay.
I've been to every state except Hawaii.
Well, Mona say you can drive. Mona can't drive there.
If I
thank you.
could, I'd drive. I even drove to the Florida Keys a couple times, so I haven't been that far.
Oh man, you got out on that 21-mile stretch bridge, huh?
Oh yeah, man. That's what like my grandma used to say. That's a lot of water. to
Hey, it's a
drink.
lot of water. Hey, listen, because see, Mona talking about she don't want to fly, but she ain't
I
never got on
don't.
that 21-mile bridge. That bridge, that's a lot of water.
Yeah, and you're more likely to have an accident in a car than you ought to be in an airplane. Right?
I keep trying to tell them. That's what I keep saying. You're more prone to do it on the ground than in there.
Yeah, the airplane.
Take my chances.
Hey, brother, appreciate you, man. Stay warm, stay safe, man. We thank you for calling in.
Thank you for
All
tuning
right,
in
man,
with
y'all
us
have
today.
Thank you.
All right.
Already.
So, I was finna say, first of all, Tamika was talking about you, Mona. I was listening to y'all talk.
Oh, was
I just want to go and break it down.
I
for you.
wasn't really talking about her.
She really talking about you because you don't never look like what you look like. in the picture.
Well,
I mean, never. I mean, not never.
That's the whole point
I ain't
of
never
doing
seen you look the same on no picture.
that's the whole point.
No, that ain't the point,
Yes,
Mona.
it is the
We
point.
come in here and be like, who is that?
Well,
So-
the reason I got onto
I
it,
think she be catfishing folk. That's actually she
I
like
don't
catfish.
catfish
I
nobody.
told her this weekend I went to my reunion, and you know how you've been watching folks on Facebook.
When you see them,
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow. That wasn't who.
So now Tamika got down there talking about the folks that she done lost a little weight. She go down there
Well,
talking
they,
about.
well, they talked about me because when listen, they done said, as they said to your live face, they said, oh, you really done lost weight.
I know. That's how people be looking at it. They like, hold on, let me see for real. Have you really lost weight? Or you really that little?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. But Mona is the queen of filters.
I am.
I mean, the queen of filters. But listen, let me get to something that's important. So, over an hour ago, the Supreme Court said that it was okay that Donald Trump had immunity.
Okay.
But when the immunity was when it come to government business. How broad can that be?
If you're the president.
If you the president, anything can be
Government
business.
Right.
I don't understand that.
I don't know.
I mean, think about it. So now what they're saying is that, well, if I was Biden really could take out Trump. That's government business. I mean, look at it. They worded it.
But they only made it for Trump, right?
Well, no, it's for all presidents.
Okay.
It says that while the courts found that a president action as a private individual are not immune to criminal prosecution, it held that presidents do have substantial immunity to their official actions, even when undertaken for personal end and criminal purpose. Now you tell me how, I mean, what does that really say? Now basically, I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. That we did this last time, and y'all, you see what happened. Okay, what's gonna happen? He gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gonna recuse himself of everything. He gonna pardon himself of everything. He getting rid of everything. He ain't gonna even be a felon no more. He finna. Y'all asked the
I
question.
can see it.
You asked the question. Would everybody get? Everybody gonna get off the felony list.
Right.
Okay, you got to be a certain color and have a certain amount of money.
Right.
Now I'm telling you now, that's how it's gonna work. But he getting ready to do that because I ain't never heard of a president being above the law. But under a system now that you can see, I'm gonna tell y'all what I like about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is exposing what we already knew as black people.
Mm-hmm.
That the rules only apply to
It
certain
only
people.
applies to certain people. The law was not written for the other people. So the law was written for you. So whenever you try to use the law against who it wasn't written for, then we're going to have to rewrite it.
Mm-hmm.
And what Donald Trump did, him and his people, he was a forward thinker. He said, let me appoint the Supreme Justices so that they can vote in my favor when I do what I'm doing. That man that flew that flag upside down, you better believe that he knew that the insurrection finna take place. Because they got pictures of his wife and all that going on. So that's the thing. I mean, boy, it's hitting everybody. It's hitting the boy. I'm talking about everybody. I was at a meeting a minute ago, and we couldn't even get to the business part of it because everybody was talking about the Supreme Court has given presidents immunity. Why they didn't do it when your boy was up in there?
Because he's brown.
Oh, that's what it was. That man was. He was brown, but he
Tan.
I mean.
He had a little tan to him.
So what is this going to do for? And this is the $1 million question, though. What is it going to do for the election?
That was my question. What is it going to do for the election?
Well, I think it ain't going to do nothing for the election, but make Trump even more his people push harder to get him elected now. Because it's like, and I'm going to read this, and this is from from USA Today. It said the Supreme Court decision on Monday's giving Trump limited immunity from prosecution for presidential acts means that I'm thinking now, according to what this says, they're going to look at possibly removing the felony that he already had.
That's what I was reading.
Now, you make that make sense.
It don't. In the way you look at it, it doesn't make sense.
I'm sitting there now. That's like, Mona, we can't. And here's the thing. Did you not know that judges are immune from their rulings?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are. Did you know? Have you ever seen a prosecutor go at somebody wrong or misuse their power, and then they turn around and get in trouble for it?
I never watched it. No.
No, I'm talking about in the community.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So we say that this is wrong, but every arm of government.
What you trying to say? So,
every arm of government.
just sit still. It's gonna come back on you.
Hey, every arm of government got immunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, prime example. Mona, how many people you know gonna cut their hands in order? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you $1 million question. Okay, JV and Brandon. Okay, Tamika's son. Brandon and JV in the water.
Okay.
We went canoeing. The canoe turns over. JV falls out. Brandon falls out. Neither one of them can swim. You're closer to Brandon, but JV is over on the other side of it. But you only can save one. Who you gonna save?
Why would you even ask that? Well, I mean, what?
I mean, just real simple.
I mean, I would try to say both of them.
No. Let's stick strictly to the question now, okay? And you got to be honest. You can only save one. Okay, what about you? Brandon, JV is closer to you, but Brandon is on the other side. You only can save one. Who you gonna save?
Well, I'm gonna say, since JV is the closest right there to me, I'm gonna save him simply for the
Pack
fact.
your bag, Brandon. Your mama done sold you out.
And the reason I say that because somebody else is on the other
No,
side.
no, no,
on
no,
there
no, no,
bragging.
no, no. You done rewrote the story. You cannot rewrite the story. No, ain't nobody else in that water but Brandon and JV. And JV is the closest, and Brandon on the other side.
I'm gonna say JV because
You tell that lie you want to.
I am
Because
right
I'm
there,
going
'cause
to
I mean,
say
like-
my own. I'm going to say my own. I like little JV.
I think instincts are kick in.
No, 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 we ain't
parental instincts are kicking in.
And you going for your
going
son.
For your child.
Exactly. All that sound good. To me, I always be trying to sound good. Tell the truth. I'm going to see JV right there, and when my child over there on the other side, and it could be a grown, me or Dante on the other side drowning, and I can save one, I'm getting over there and save me or Dante. And then I pray that I can come back later on, but I can't rewrite the story. So what I'm trying to get y'all to realize is people going to save themselves, and they going to save their own folk. They ain't finna save you.
So you saying
So
Trump?
y'all better get in church. That's going to get back to. I mean, we ain't got nothing to, we have no protection other than God. And I told somebody this, and we were talking about slavery, and people were talking about slavery, and we were somewhere, and I know what it was. We were talking about slavery, and I was sitting at the governor's office, and the young man said, well, slavery wasn't that bad. I said, it's easy for you to say that because you was a slave owner.
Right.
I said, it's different when you are not affected by it. I said, when you know people that were slaves and you hear about the work that they did and how they was mistreated and you live it and you can see it, it makes a difference.
It does. Because, I mean, like you said, he didn't feel the effects of it. His people didn't feel the effects of it.
So Donald Trump has no, he can't relate to us. Now he said this, y'all. He said, now I know how a black man feel.
Yeah.
Now he said that out of his own live mouth.
He said that the black people gonna vote for him.
That's
now
right. Now he did say that, didn't he,
He been through what they been through.
But then he turned around and said that the Hispanics is taking all of the black jobs.
That part, what's considered a black job?
Y'all, let me tell you something. Anytime you go to a city, and y'all know, I know y'all think, y'all, you know, listen, most of the time you see us doing what? Mowing the grass, dumping the trash, working in the back of the restaurant. Okay? That's where you usually will see us. You don't see that now.
No.
When you go into the Chinese restaurant, you look back there and Harvey and Jose back there. Because we ain't back there no more. I remember up in Chicago, we used to clean up a restaurant. We used to clean up the Chinese restaurant. Lost their contract. You know why?
Why?
Harvey and them doing it.
Oh.
Well, and I was, you say that a girl that I know, she's Hispanic, and she made a post the other day, and she said, why would he say that we're taking away the black jobs? She said, well, she's married to a black guy. She said, a lot of black folks don't want to work.
Now she needs to quit talking about black folk now. Because y'all down there. See, what happened, I'm going to be honest with you now, what happened was they started off doing it cheaper.
Yeah.
Now
Now
just
they
to be
got
true.
expensive.
Now they just cost as much as the next man. So you might as well just go who you gonna go with.
Right.
And now they ain't got lazy and half do the
I was
stuff
just gonna
anyway.
say they didn't got that spirit on them.
They got that laziness on them, boy. They got it. And I promise you, and then it works so fast, your house will fall down because you're like, man, like that door up in there. They put that door up. We ain't closed that door for 3 times. Now it's about to fall off the hinges.
Right.
But charge the same price.
As the other person with a job.
Exactly. I could have got Junebug to put it up like that. The Junebug would have stuck it up there. It'd have been up there.
And came back.
And hey, Junebug came back. We gonna charge you another $10.
Right.
But I'm telling you, this is what we need to be sounding the alarm on, and people need to be paying attention. And instead of paying attention to all this other stuff, you need to be paying attention to what's going on. This is real life situation, and I want to ask you two. The question is this: if the president has immunity to do what he wants when he's in if he acting on behalf of the president, how come he can't sign a decree or sign a law to send y'all back to Africa?
Well, he'll try, but
I mean, he can make a law.
that,
Executive privileges. If he can use executive privileges, How come he can't? How come they can't say he discriminating since ain't nothing he can do? I mean, ain't no such thing as affirmative action no more. Ain't no such thing as protection of whatever. Well, no, affirmative action. Civil rights. Your base, your civil rights gone. Woman can't even make up her mind whether she want to have abortion or not. It's up to a woman. You can't do that no more. So if the president tell every woman that go get an abortion, you going to jail.
Are you going back to Africa?
Or you going or going back. Well, see, you ain't gonna send them back. Just y'all in the Hispanics. And then I don't understand why the Hispanics don't like us.
When they get treated the same way.
Y'all, I don't understand that. How can you not like us? And if we were to work together, we would become the majority. But
But it's the same way. I mean, we don't like each other.
Well, we have been trained not to like each other.
And that's sad.
We've been trained to not like each other. We've been trained.
Sad.
And when you have no desire to change your mindset, you just going to continue to be who you are. You just asked the question. How come folks get mad at people for being who they are?
Yeah, be who you are. I mean,
I don't like you. Who you are needs to change. Because who you are is not who God wants you to be. Now, watch this. I'm going to use a prime example. That's why I didn't agree with the prime example. I used to eat with my fingers because that's the way I was reared. But I learned that with all these germs and stuff out here, and I ain't washing my hands all the time.
Frequently.
Come on now. So that's who I am. No, you got to change who you are. You got to get better. We used to say you is because that's who I was because I was a product of my environment. But I learned to say you are. They are. So it's good to change, but I think what you're saying is be who you are without trying to fake folks out like you somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying don't be faking on somebody because when they see you, you're not who you are. I mean, just say for instance, you post on social media every day. That's 7 days a week. Then somebody see you.
You talking about how somebody look.
Yeah.
I mean, what about them folks that be posting like they be traveling all the time and all they be doing is changing their location on their phone?
I learned that. I mean, people do silly stuff.
I was like, man. And then one of the boys put a post up and he was being funny. He said, I'm in Paris. And he had the Eiffel Tower behind him. He was like, yeah, I'm in Paris. And then changed the location. Change the location, whole deal.
Yeah, but people do that. But then they get mad at folks when folks be like, that ain't who you are.
Well, I don't. It's just a lot today. I'm just throwed off today.
Yeah, I'm just one of them. I'm just like, let's be who we are, say who we are. Because as a young man called in, he said, we all beautiful. Whether or not, however, somebody think of you, what they think of, everybody want to look like somebody or just be who you are.
Y'all on them BBLs. Mona, what you got your finger on that thing for? You can tell when Mona don't be want to talk to us and act like she don't go putting her finger on there. You ain't looking at nothing. Ain't nothing on there. We talking about Clinton. You can't. We talking about. See, there you go. We talking about Trump, and you ain't got over there with your finger down there, head all down on the thing. What you don't know nothing about? That's why we want to tell you. That's the point. And so hold on, watch this. So somebody just asked a question. What does this really mean? I'm going to say it again. Reuter said the United States Supreme Court. Knox didn't say this. Okay, if you go to our page, go to our website, showsupnews.com, you'll see AP News said the U.S. Supreme Court found on Monday that Donald Trump cannot be prosecuted for any actions that were within his constitutional power as president. So let me ask y'all a $1 million question. Now you got to talk about this now. You know about the insurrection, right? Y'all know what happened on January 6th, right? When everybody stormed the Capitol.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So that's the insurrection. Okay, so all you people that don't vote, y'all listen, and this is gonna motivate you to vote. And all you people that say it don't matter, listen. This is gonna motivate you to vote. So, y'all help me out. When Donald Trump told the folks to go down there and take over, and he was on his way, was he in his presidential rights or was he in his personal rights?
He It was in his personal.
How are you going to prove that in court?
I mean, you can't prove it
I'm just asking, you know. Man,
because actually his term was up.
no, he was still the president.
Well, for
was-
another week.
He was still
Well, he was
president.
in his
Yeah.
president role right there.
He was still president.
It was. He had another week.
He was still president.
Mhm.
So,
that ain't
again,
so that's gonna be
how can you prove that he's in his personal rights versus
his president.
He was
presidential
still
rights?
a president.
Because he could say, well, what he thought as a president that what they were doing was wrong.
Mhm.
He said that he felt that the elections were rigged, and he wanted, as a president, he wanted to make sure that it was done right.
Wow.
So how? I
How
don't.
is
even-
it going to be determined what's presidential and what's personal?
Somebody that got all this political knowledge and political science degree and all this other stuff, you call us and tell us what you think going to happen. I think what's going to happen is he's going to become president, and everybody that had charges against him for insurrection is going to be released. Charges are
That's
going to be dropped.
possible.
Now, because that's one of the things that he said. And I noticed everything Donald Trump say,
Come to life.
it come to light. Ask Fannie Willis. They over there on Fannie Willis, so they on her so tough to the judge. The people that Fannie Willis was prosecuting have suspended their cases until the Supreme Court made their ruling on today. So now that the Supreme Court has made their ruling on today, now these people that's being charged by Georgia, defense is going to be the president of the United States told us to do this.
Well, they ain't lying.
Well, hey, so how can you? So now, since he has immunity, how can you charge them?
And not charge.
And when they were doing presidential instructions, now that's $1 million
Well,
question.
I guess they getting off.
The water just got real muddy. Well, it just got clear. It wasn't that muddy. I already told y'all what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody around here worried about what somebody looked like, who drive what, and what somebody got, and who over here, and who
Right.
deal this, and you better be worried about this law, and get yourself in somebody's church. And listen, I'm telling y'all, this is major, and everybody, you can read up on it later on, and we'll come back and talk about it tomorrow again, because everybody's talking about it. This is like real hot right now because everybody's like, what does this mean? Because it was such a general and broad spectrum of immunity. So what does this mean? Okay, so y'all get ready. I know
So we're going to
y'all gonna do your homework now.
Do my homework on that
We're
one.
gonna have some homework now because Mona ain't gonna be able to twirl her fingers and be looking at the thing. About she gonna have Mona, you gonna be on it, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you sound like Javen over there looking at that train. Hey, Mona, tell everybody what happened. To you. What happened, Mona?
Well, we went to the Tuscumbia Railroad Department.
Hold on, I guess y'all need to tell it first. Okay, y'all, tell them how you and KD sold this thing to us.
No,
Okay.
no, we did not sell that.
Well, KD sold it to you and to me and to everybody in the room.
Well, okay. I guess that goes with stop assuming things.
That goes with that post, like I just said.
I assumed that
Nah, I didn't
when they
assume.
said that it was a festival going on and Thomas and his friends were going to be there at the train depot, I figured they were going to have the train, let the
Tamika,
kids ride
when
the
you
train.
in that room, in that office with her and KD said motel, this all part of motel, and
I did hear him say that.
and then it go, yeah, it surely is, and so automatically here I am, like, okay, these two, I should have put that together. These two know what they talking about.
Hey, we didn't put it out there.
And so when, yes, you did, you boy, my mind had went. I said, ooh, they finna bring the 18-wheeler in with the train on the back of it. And then
That's what I thought.
And then Tamika hit, ooh, your grandbaby's gonna miss the train.
I know. I
And
was
I'm
so
like,
excited.
"Ooh."
I was excited
I'm like,
for
ooh.
them.
Boy, Mona turned around and went live. It
I
said,
had to go live.
it said Knox Media Group live. I said, uh-oh. She turned that thing on. Javen looked like, you can beat me now. I'm ready to go.
That's Where's come from?
Well, I'll have to show you the video that I
I mean, the train was. They said the train was this big. The train was this big.
Katie said it looked like the train.
It was
his mama had bought him
long.
at home.
It was probably about that long, but it was a little bitty model train.
But this is
And
funny.
I was like, Jamie, here come Thomas.
I thought it was gonna be some stuffed animals.
I thought it was going to be an actual
Hold on
train
now.
for them to ride.
Jamie Godmama and that said that he's supposed to have some dinosaurs and some more stuff now. Say she was hot.
It was supposed to have been, fishing for bears.
See, that's what
Basketball
she said now.
game, Roman dinosaurs and stuff like that.
So
But
false advertisement.
So, okay.
it was,
Boy, they
unless now,
Allegedly.
allegedly, they could have done it Friday.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, because it was a 2-day thing.
It was a 2-day
Let me
thing.
tell y'all what's funny. Now, y'all check this out. Y'all name some. I need you to name 5 things that white folks and black folks different on. Name 5 things that white folks and black folks differ on. Okay, name 5 things. We need somebody to call in. Name 5 things that white folks and black folks differ on, and we're gonna give you a surprise gift. Just call in. Okay, here go one thing. What's one thing, Mom?
Seasoning.
So you trying to say that probably why Mama J's changed their name, because that woman in the back came out. She said, we got to put some more seasoning on this food. And she put some seasoning on that food,
She
boy.
did.
That food was good. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? You got which one?
Party planning.
Party planning. Okay.
You know, we go all out.
Y'all run all the
Yeah,
way out.
they party planning be simple and to the point.
I know my grandbaby third birthday coming up, boy. Ooh wee. Amazon coming to our house and they speaking on first name. Hey, Miss Knox. I'm like, my goodness. All right, now I'm gonna tell you one thing that I heard was different. I heard that somebody walked up to the Thomas train. What's the name? Where y'all was?
What is the Tuscumbia
Depot.
Depot?
Yeah,
Railroad.
Walked up to the railroad depot and say hi. And somebody asked the question, "Is this where Thomas the train?" Say yes, yes it is, and it is wonderful. And then the black folk went in and said, "Oh shoot, what Thomas the train?" Then the black folk went in and said, "Man, I could have got this at Walmart. I thought y'all was bringing something in for us to ride." Okay, another thing. You said party planning. You said seasoning. I said language.
Yeah.
Language. Okay, somebody else call us, give us some 5 things that's different but the same for black folks, white folks. It wasn't took me the other day while I was at the church, and the guy, Hispanic guy, I was telling him what to do, and he didn't want to understand me. So he's like, "Me not that." I said, "I ain't gonna pay you." He said, "Well, see what I."
He changed it up quick. Now everybody on that one now. If they don't want to do something, they act like they don't know.
I got so
But when you talk about that money,
I
they
told him I
understand
said, I ain't
well.
gonna pay you. He's like, "Well, pastor, right there." He said, "I thought you understood what I was saying." Y'all give us a call, tell us what you think, because I think that is a big question and a wonderful question for us to ask. And then just be yourself. Because Tamika said, if you don't like no sugar on your green, don't put no sugar on your green.
If you don't, that's right.
That's what you got to do. But y'all know what time it is.
It's a birthday.
Hey. Hey, y'all. We ain't gonna know nobody.
Who you got, Mona?
Well, my computer.
She ain't got nobody. She's over there swearing on the piano, on the computer. And I know who birthday it is.
Who birthday is?
It ain't mine.
It ain't yours.
No. But she got a couple more months. She ain't got but 1 month. Who birthday you think it is today, Mom?
I know some birthdays.
Okay.
I don't know.
Who birthday is today, you think?
Happy birthday to Natalie Burt, Tori Almond, and
Natalie Bird from Cleveland, Mississippi.
No, Natalie Burt from Muscle Shoals.
Oh, from Must Shows.
Jeff
Okay.
Perkins' girlfriend.
Oh, okay then.
I just said that on live then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say that. I hope that's okay. Thank you. All right, who else?
Tori Almond.
Happy birthday, Tori Alma. You from here too?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
No, don't you tell nothing else.
And Deanna Barnett. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, you're live on 105.1.
Hello.
Hello.
Special good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Well, I'm here. I'm doing great this afternoon, sir. Well, I'm here with great news for you. I'm here today in office with the Unclaimers Department in regards to a certified cashier strike that you had won yourself.
What did I
What
win?
are you doing?
What did I win?
You had won yourself. Well, sir, I'm happy to say you had won yourself a certified cashier check that consists the figure of $12.7 million.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Cash award.
Woo! I'm rich. Mona, you supposed to holler. Y'all supposed to holler. We rich. Okay, when we get out, how we get out $7 million?
7 point something.
Well, all he has to do, sir, is call the claimers department.
Somebody told her to tell you
verify
that.
to you that you had won yourself $12.7 million.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Say it one more time. How much money I won?
12.7 million. I got it this time.
Say it one more time,
You had
man.
won yourself. You had won yourself $12.7 million, sir.
Woo!
Yay!
We're rich. We are rich. Hey, ma'am, listen, you don't have to make them old spam calls no more. You can come work for Knox Media Group.
Well, sir, I should say this is no scam, sir. I'm happy to say you had won yourself this for real, and you should be jumping out of your trousers because this is for you, sir.
You hear the folks hollering for us in the back. Yes! Mona, she said you need to understand that this is real. We are rich.
And you heard it live on 105.1.
Y'all heard it live on 105.1. You heard it live. And this is not look, y'all, we're not playing. And if a number call you from Jamaica.
Listen, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you talk now. Let's go.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I hear you.
Listen, can you get in the shower and get some clothes on? Because the delivery guy is 5 minutes away from your home.
Wow! I'm looking out the front door waiting on it. Hey, and listen, you got my address?
That's where you call. Do not allow people to say anything. Be who you want to be. Be who you are.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Hey, y'all, that was fun. My
5 minutes.
goodness.
You getting that money in 5 minutes.
Down the street from the house.
Man, down the street
She
from
said
the
put some
house.
clothes on.
She said, get up. I mean,
Shower.
wow. Listen, that was fun, y'all. And look, y'all, that wasn't a prank call on our behalf. We didn't do that.
We thought about calling in.
Yeah, we
That
thought the
was
call was
funny.
calling in. Man, that was funny for real, wasn't it?
Ooh, Jesus.
You got 4 minutes to get home.
Hey, well, look, how many? What she said? 5 minutes.
Well,
What?
you got 4 now.
$12 million in 4 minutes. $12 million in 4 minutes. I'm rich. That was too funny. And all us sitting there, y'all was like trying to understand what she was saying.
Trying to get it.
Yeah. And Mona over there trying to find some birthday. Mona.
I got birthdays.
Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna even change the music. Whose birthday is it?
Missy Elliott,
Okay.
One.
Amanda Seals,
Don't. Oh, okay, we know her too.
Chloe Bailey,
Don't know her.
the girl that we watched on the BET.
Oh, okay.
The one with the real body. Adele Givens.
You should have seen them folks, them bad BBL. They've been going to the folks in Korea somewhere.
It's bad.
Bad.
Storm Reed. And you don't know the rest of them. Oh, Ply's birthday is today.
Who?
Ply.
So, what is the rapper name that his DJ killed himself?
I don't know. The rapper whose DJ killed himself?
Yes, his DJ killed himself
I
because
know who you're talking about. I
he
can
said
see
he was so hard to work for. He killed his wife and then he killed himself.
I can't think of his name.
And I was
but I know
like,
who you're talking about.
why would you kill yourself because your boss is hard to work for? You kill your boss.
Or just leave the job.
I mean, why would you kill yourself? I didn't understand
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, leave the job.
that. That is crazy. I mean, it was a rapper. It was a DJ. And he was saying that he had been working for this guy and everybody around him hated him and his driver quit. You know what I'm saying?
So
I
everybody
can't think
around.
of who it was, though.
He was a DJ. I mean, and he said it, and I was like, man, this dude is. And they say he went live first, and then after he went live, he killed his wife.
Webby's.
Who?
Webby.
Exactly.
So he killed himself and
Webby's DJ
Oh.
did.
the DJ.
Yeah. Yeah. So Webby, they say Webby is like real mean.
You know, him and Boosie started out together.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, they say he real mean.
I don't know. I don't know what happened between him and Boosie, but I know they just now recently reconciled, whatever you call it. They just recently got back together and stuff like that. They said Boosie left him, but
They
I
reconciled.
think it was more.
They
than that.
reconciled.
They reconciled.
Yeah.
I think it was more to it than that. They said Boosie was mean. They
We're
said
gonna do a
Boosie
word
was
of the
mean.
day. I was
No, this Webby dude had to be mean for this guy to kill his wife, then
And then
kill
himself.
himself.
I mean, do you think it was that?
homicide, suicide?
I mean, that's what he said. He goes on. The guy Webby, he gives the DJ, he gives a whole video, gives a whole write up. He tells everybody about how bad he was and how low down he was and how he had to be the driver, the chef. He said he had a seizure. He had to take him to the doctor. He had to do all that. And he said every time he got ready to get another job because the man didn't want to pay him, say he'll knock him out of his job. But you get that
Sound like
mad.
he was obsessed or something.
But you get that mad and kill yourself and your wife.
Crazy. I guess he felt like he couldn't get away.
That's what I was gonna say.
It wasn't P, did it?
So what was his?
No.
I mean, but what was his
But he had a
out?
hold on him.
Or he probably or felt like he was gonna kill him, or he felt like he was loyal.
Well,
and-
I'm going to take my chance. You trying to kill me. I ain't going to kill myself. I mean,
that's pretty extreme, but maybe he felt like that was the only way out.
okay, so Mona, I'm going to ask you. You'll kill yourself.
No,
Oh, okay. If you had no way out. Because you already.
If I had no way out.
I already know y'all ain't going to tell the truth. So if you
Who
had.
ain't gonna tell the truth?
Because you just. Well, you did tell the truth. You said
I'm gonna tell you what I
You
would
said
do.
you'll say Javen. Tamika said for the radio she gonna say Javen too. But my question is, if you had the opportunity to kill one person or get killed, would you kill yourself or kill the other person?
The other person.
Which one you gonna do? Watch Tamika. She gonna kill herself.
I ain't killing myself now.
Well, I thought you wanted to sound like you good.
I ain't killing.
So you gonna let the other person make it.
Huh?
So the other person ain't done nothing to you. Somebody holding a gun on you and saying, "Hey, you kill this person, or we're gonna kill you,
Oh, I thought we was going back.
or
on
you
the-
kill yourself."
Oh, I thought we was going back on if you was working for somebody.
Huh?
and it was-
Bang bang.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be funny, but
No, I'm serious. That's it. Think about it.
Yeah, you gonna have to kill them.
So here's the thing with Webby. Webby got this man so discombobulated, allegedly, that he kills his wife, then kills himself. Why did he kill the woman?
probably killed her because He was like, "Oh, I can't provide for my family." So
And he said that in his write-up.
that's probably
He said it
what
was hard for him to provide for his family. They were struggling.
But he shouldn't have took her. He should have let her make that decision herself.
He probably thought he had presidential immunity.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah, that's probably
crazy
what it
though,
was.
to kill her and himself. He couldn't have been that bad. I mean,
I guess he's saying if he goes, she going with him. He ain't leaving her here for nobody else.
Now, go on, say what you gonna say. He said he ain't leaving it here for Webby.
Nobody else.
that's what he said.
Cause you know that's how a lot of stuff happen. A lot of people, when they mate die, they end up with their friends or somebody like that, and you be like, huh? How did you? What now? How y'all pull that off?
Right.
Would
So-
you date somebody that? Would you date your girlfriend, man?
I wouldn't, not intentionally, no.
No, I'm talking about you knew that they were dating. You knew that they were together, and then once that person died, or
I wouldn't chase after nothing like that.
Let
I
me
wouldn't
turn that off.
chase
Let me
after
get this answer. Let me get this answer right here.
I wasn't chasing. You don't know what happened. You don't know what it.
You
who
can't.
has-
Okay, so
It could have happened during
It
company.
could happen. You know. Yeah.
so you think that love make things happen?
Yeah. I guess it can.
What about you, Tamika?
Oh yes, definitely. Love can make things.
Well, I'm saying, but you would date somebody, your friend's man.
No, I wouldn't date my friends, man. No.
You wouldn't know. You don't know what happened. When you both of y'all grieving and stuff happen.
No.
Things can happen.
I think you need to cut it.
That's how the movies. That's how they do in the movies.
No, it ain't just happening in the movies.
real
I
life
know
thing.
some people
But I'm
that
just
I do
saying.
too.
I ain't
Yeah.
never had that happen.
I know
but
several people that
so,
has happened.
so you think, and y'all was talking about be yourself now. So you telling me, but then I know another couple. I know a couple. The sister was sick,
And married the sister.
and the
Oh,
sister,
nah, that's too much.
the sister asked the sister
Would you marry my husband?
marry her
Okay.
husband and take
Yeah.
care of her husband.
Nah, I know a situation like
Okay.
that too.
I can see that.
You'll be okay.
I
with
wouldn't do that. No. I've seen it happen in movies.
No, this happened in real life. So interesting.
I wouldn't do it.
But you get presidential immunity if
that? You can
anything
do
goes
whatever.
wrong.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But still, that's too much.
Well, y'all know in Tennessee, y'all was talking about this too. Now they suing the I don't understand this. Now watch this. They fighting the judge and fighting the Tennessee now for making the put the 10 Commandments in the room. But you want everybody to go to you want to be able to go to whatever bathroom you want to go to. I think if you can choose what bathroom you want to go to, we ought to be able to have the 10 Commandments in the room. You ain't got to read them.
So they're mad because the 10 Commandments is in the room.
That's right. And now they filed an appeal, and they fighting the government about that.
So what's the argument?
They said there's freedom. You shouldn't force the religion on people. Everybody don't believe in God. Well, I don't believe in gays and lesbians, but that's been forced on me. I mean, think about it. I mean, I ain't got no problem with them. I'm just saying, for my religious belief, I don't believe that it's right, according to what the Bible says.
Okay.
Okay, but you don't have options on that.
And you can say something, you're wrong.
Yeah, you say something, you finna get boycotted.
That's true. I mean,
I think what you think about that?
I don't know. I just they are forcing it on people.
Yeah, they forcing it on people.
But I don't think it should be a problem with the 10 Commandments being in the room. But they finding problems with everything. So
But the problem of it is we're not being real. And we're not standing up for what we want. We just going for whatever. We're accepting anything. You don't stand behind nobody. You don't support one another. We just living. I mean,
we
Without
don't
being
support each
told-
other.
just think about it. But without being told, think about companies that we support that don't support us, or you probably never supported different things just because of who may own it. I mean, people do it all the time. But don't let that stop y'all from supporting Knox Media Group. Support Knox Media Group. You can call us at 256-712-2887. But it's just the way of life. But that's the problem. We're allowing it and we're adapting to the way of life.
Mona,
And we ain't got to do that.
what else on your paper?
Simone Manuel.
Yeah, that's the girl. But look, before we get to her, that's a beast. Listen to this, y'all. What is this right here? I want you to tell me what this is, and then we're going to talk about what happened with this. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you y'all don't know what this is. What is it? What is it?
It's a video.
What is it?
You saying what song is it? It sounds familiar.
That's Ricky Rose. Ricky Rose went to Canada and got knocked out. Rick Ross went to Canada and got knocked out.
By who?
By one goon over there. They say he went to playing You Ain't Like Us, played that song, and the man knocked him out.
Really?
Yes, got jumped on in Canada. I said, what was his boy?
Because he played Drake, the diss.
I said, where was his boy? What happened? It's all over, y'all. Look, watch this. Rick Ross got knocked out. Look how you looking, y'all. Y'all need to go in there and look at it. And it was funny because it don't matter. We just talked about it. Be yourself. Listen. It knocked him out. Hit him in the face. And what you say it happened because what? What you think? Why happened?
Because he played that Not Like Us. That's
exactly what happened. He played that Not Like Us.
The diss to Drake.
So it was a diss song against Drake in Canada.
Yeah, and Drake is from Canada. For those of you who do not know.
Man, that dude stole on him. Then Rick Ross went to getting it. Then Rick Ross went for him, and then all his bodyguards and everybody got in on the fight.
So he didn't knock him out. He just
just stole on him. You know how we was in school, everybody. You sneak your little lick in.
Yeah.
And then you take off running.
So did he get him?
His bodyguards went to fighting. They went to beating all them boys up. They kicking and they beating the daylight out of him. They got one of them down and they punching him. They punching him. Look like that. Look at. They wailing on his head.
They started a fight they couldn't finish.
Man, you don't go to nobody's house and disrespect them folks like that and don't think them folks gonna get you.
Maybe he thought, they were cool with it or whatever. But that's his hometown, and I'm pretty sure they love Drake.
Yeah, you can't go like that, man. You just can't do it. They had that dude down on the ground. He was kicking him, everything.
Well, did y'all watch the BET Awards?
Well, see, you told the folks that we wasn't BET Awards, but so
we watched the snippet.
Let me tell y'all what happened.
Watched the little snippet.
Friday. She told me that Friday.
No, she just told the folks.
Now we seen Chloe.
Oh, Chloe.
So let me tell everybody what really happened. So again, here we go, Tamika.
Okay.
KD and Mona gonna tell me how bad.
No, I didn't watch it.
No, hold on. They added Montreal in it.
That was Montreal and KD.
Montreal KD talking about how bad the Soul Train Award.
The BET.
The BET, BET Awards was. Talking about the tribute to Usher was just horrible.
Yeah.
It was awful.
So
hold
on, we were getting ready to get on that. Before we got on there, Mona said, well, I ain't seen it. So we said, okay, we're gonna watch a little snippet of it and see if they're really bad. Now, I personally didn't think they did bad.
I didn't either. I thought it was nice.
The first guy killed it. He sung better than Usher.
Childish Gambino.
The female is who I didn't like.
The female sounded good too.
I think the reason you didn't like it.
Which one you talking about?
She's The one that did the Usher challenge thing.
Yeah.
She didn't do bad.
She didn't
her
do
first
bad. She
note-
was different.
Her first
she
note,
did it different.
She's just off her first note.
And that's her style of singing. She
Okay, I
sang
guess
that.
that's what it was.
Yeah, she's
I didn't
like,
care for that
what
one.
did they call that? Soul,
Yeah.
neo soul.
Yeah.
but
So
she-
That's exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's her style, and it's different, and it's
Yeah, I
not,
didn't think
I
she
don't
did
like
bad.
it, but I don't think it was horrible. I liked it. Keke Palmer, she showed out.
Oh, Keke Palmer
Yeah,
did her thing. Now
she
she
did
did
good.
real
Showed
well.
out.
Did very well.
But do you think the BET Awards are better now, or they were better
No,
then?
no.
I gotta watch it, and I'll let you know.
Better
know
then.
tomorrow. I gotta watch.
Ain't no comparison. They worse now than it was back
well,
then.
you know, back then,
Back
it
then
was,
we had real singers.
it
Right.
was really exciting.
We ain't
back
got no
then.
real
We
singers
used to
now.
program the TV so we can watch it.
I know.
Now everybody's singing through a computer. Y'all listen to them folks sing. They got that little stain on their voice, and that's what they're singing. But let me get to this.
Well,
What you just
do you
talking
mind
about?
before you get to that? When you say sing through a computer, somebody, I let my classmates listen to Mona this weekend. You was all at the beach. They said she singing through a computer.
No, she.
I say, nah, she real.
You hear her voice shaking, tell her she ain't singing no computer.
I said,
On
nah, she
my
ain't.
cookie.
I said, nah, she real.
Hey,
But I wouldn't let them watch the
Here,
video.
Mona, hit again. Here, cookie. She goes shaking her head. That's the only thing move on your head.
You heard me. I wouldn't let them watch the video though.
No, don't let her watch the video.
You can let them watch it.
No,
They'll like
like she look like a Tama baby that's stuck. Hey, Mona, listen. You were talking about Simone. What's her last name?
Manual.
Man, Simone Manuel is the baddest some in, and I know everybody talking about, nah, that's Simone Biles. No, we talking about Simone Manuel,
The swimmer.
the swimmer. That girl is a beast.
Yeah.
Y'all got to watch it. Go to YouTube and put up Simone Manuel and put up the 50 meter race. Oh my God. Did she do it, Mona?
She did it. And they don't even recognize. I mean, I hadn't heard nothing about her.
They didn't recognize
I
the
ain't heard
girl.
nothing about her.
Look,
And that's
she ain't
sad.
got no cereal box. She ain't got no endorsements. And she has won more gold medals than any swimmer in the history of the Olympics.
Wow.
And her name is Simone Manuel. And she looks like me. That's why y'all ain't heard of her.
And then that's crazy. They don't acknowledge you.
They can't help but Simone Biles went on that floor mat last night. She did a triple tumble, Pace, Mississippi turn. Looked like she was from down there on Beale Street in Memphis. She went up 12 feet in the air, came down, bam, and they said, ooh, wait.
Flipping all while she was in
Come
there.
on now. They said, we can't take nothing from her. Matter of fact, the folks in Russia say y'all need to change the way y'all do the judging because it's just too complicated. That ain't fair. So guess what? They couldn't take it from her. Then last night, y'all, let me tell you something. When they selected those 5 members to go to the Olympics to represent the United States, I tell you what, it was some black and brown people on the team. They was like, ooh, wait, one girl, 16 years old, brought the business. You hear me?
For the gymnastics.
For the gymnastics. She
Okay.
wasn't playing. I mean, with 16 years old. And what I like about the brown people, they got enough sense to say, we want to thank you. The other people didn't say that. But them 2 brown people, they said, we want to thank this one young lady, Simone Biles, for being our motivation, being our trainer, telling us how to do it, telling us what to do. And she told them, I'm going to take care of y'all in Paris.
That's right.
That's wonderful.
You got to learn how to give credit where credit is due.
And that's my biggest thing, and that's what I was just, we gotta treat people the way you want to be
Man,
treated,
then the little
and always give them credit.
Then the Chinese girl came back and said she thanked God because she wasn't even supposed to be part of it. And she said because she had surgery, she had some kind of disease, and look what God did. What I got excited about last night, all of them say they thank God.
Ain't that something? That's good.
Yes, all of them. And then she finally caught on and said, well, let me thank the old woman too, because y'all know Simone Biles is the oldest gymnastic participant since 1960 something.
Oh, wow. How old is she?
31.
Really?
That's
Oh, wow.
That little girl so bad. Or should I say that woman so bad?
Yeah, that woman.
But I heard some people don't like her husband though. They say they're getting her husband the business on Facebook. They say because he talking about I'm her husband she got the prize when she married
He
me.
did. They asked him the question, is the woman the prize or the man the prize? And he said that he was surprised when she married him.
She 27.
Okay.
Yeah. I said 31. I was gonna give it to you. Hey, and so he said that he was the prize.
He said he was the prize. And I mean, that's been going on for a long time.
Hey,
They
did
need
you
to
see
leave
what
that man alone.
you see what they went in on him? But let me tell you what he was doing last night. Last night he was clapping them hands, stumping them feet, saying, "Hey, hey, that's my wife."
So is it wrong for him to think he's the prize?
Yeah, because the Bible says that the woman is the prize, because he that find a wife find a good thing and find favor with the Lord. So the woman is the prize.
Okay.
Because the favor comes from the woman. Unless you don't care. You ain't no. You don't want to be no prize, Mom?
I just asked the question, is it wrong to think that you're the prize if you are the prize?
Well,
If you feel like you're the prize.
Well, the Bible says you ain't the prize.
I understand
wife is
that.
the prize.
So he's not a prize.
No, the wife is the prize. The favor comes from the wife.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want them folk that go to church and going to try to rewrite it anyway. Look at the Bible and say, well, it said it, but you see what my man look like.
All right, my fingers hurt.
All right, guys. We want to thank Bama Beauty. What's our word of the day, Mona?
Winning.
Well, that's what we do.
All right, guys, y'all go over to Bama Beauty on Woodward Avenue. Let them know that you heard them live on 105.1. And the word of the day is winning. So make sure you go over and you will be given a discount for letting them know you heard it live on 105.1. But you got to let them know the word is winning.
Okay, so the word is winning. And so I've been at work all day, all night, okay? And let me tell you something. We good. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing. Don't give her no excuse.
No.
You can use it again.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give her now another word. She get confused. She don't know what's 7. It's 7 days in a week. She try to use them 7. You rotate them same words, don't you, Mom? I know. Because we winning. Now, let's get back to what I was saying. So, listen, y'all. Since Mona got 7 words, she has written. I'm going to say this. When y'all get our newspaper and you look at the deaths and your name on there and you ain't dead, I got the information from Mona. Our newspaper will be out Wednesday, okay? Mona is over the death and the church announcements and what else?
That's it.
Yeah, deaths and church announcements.
So if you got church announcements, send them in to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org.
Okay, and if you get activities and they already passed, I got them from Tamika. So Tamika's the one to give the activities. So if y'all got any activities, tell them what they need to do, Tamika.
All right, y'all got to call us. Send them to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org, or you can call us at 256-712-2887. But make sure you get them in, and we got a lot of things going on this weekend. We're going to get to those up next.
So also what I want to do now, I want to make sure everybody understand, our paper is coming out. Our paper will be out on Wednesday. Look for it in your mailbox. Look for it in your yard. Look for it at your favorite business. A paper from Knox Media Group. It's called Shows Up News. You can go find it at knoxmediagroupinc.org. And when you go there, you can see Shows Up News. Click on it. It'll take you right there to the link, and you'll be able to see the online paper. But if you just want to go directly to it, you just type in showsupnews.com. But I want to challenge you to go ahead on and download our app. If you have an iPhone, download Knox Media Group, and you can get all of the information about who we are, what we have to offer, all in one location. Okay? So I need y'all to do that for me. Okay? Everybody go and do that for me. Do that for me. And then if you have a Google phone or Android phone, go ahead on and send us an email. Send us an email, because I've been asking these two to go and do what they're supposed to do. Send me an email to songs@knoxmediagroupinc, songs@knoxmediagroupinc. Send me your name. Send me your name and your email address. I will turn around and send you a link for you to download the app for Android users. Okay, again, send me an email to songs@knoxmediagroupinc.org, and I'll send you a link. When we get off the air, for those of you that have given email addresses, you will be getting a call. You'll be getting a text from us shortly. As soon as we get off the air, you'll begin to email, you'll begin to call from us shortly. so that we can help you download our app and so that our app will be readily available on Android, okay? Again, that's Knox Media Group, inc.org. Also, I want to remind everybody, it is coming up on the 4th of July. And the 4th of July is Independence Day for somebody. But the question is 4th of July Independence Day for me? Or was Juneteenth Independence Day for me? Somebody answer that question. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. So stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned with us tomorrow as we come back and talk about the 4th of July. What does the 4th of July really mean to African Americans and to our white brothers and sisters? What's the difference, if there is one? Let's talk about that tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. And then on Saturday, join Tamika, join Mona B. They're going to run a 5K. They're going to be out for the 5. They ain't going to run because Montre said, are we running? 5K run. Make sure y'all get ready to come over to...
Come on out to McFarland Park for the 5K one run. It's the Freedom Run, hosted by Miss Alabama. No, Miss Teen Alabama. So y'all come on out to that.
So that's where McFarland Park, and you'll see them all the way in the pavilions. Come all the way to the back. And you come all the way to the back. You'll see everybody getting ready. You'll see Knox Media Group. You going to run, Mona?
I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah, good. Hold on. Good job, Mona. Good job. Because listen, that's the first thing Montreal asked. He said, hold on, are we running? Nah, we ain't running, but we'll be out there pushing everybody on. So it starts at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. You come on out and support the event. It's going to be a magnificent event. Also, our friends over at Singin River Media. Singin River is supporting and hosting
their annual fireworks show, and that will be on this.
What is it called? Some on the some.
Let me get the actual name.
Some of the shows or some. What's the name of it?
I don't know.
I'm finna get the actual.
Water on the shows or some.
Neither one.
Singing on the river.
Singing on the river. That's what. That's why they call Singin River.
You too.
That was good. Hey, but all I know, they're going to be live over at McFarland Park. They got food trucks. They got all kinds of stuff. It's going to start Thursday, so it'll be Thursday.
Yes.
And it's free fireworks. The food is not free,
no.
But they got food trucks, got fireworks, and they got a whole lot of entertainment. So you come on out and
Spirit of Freedom.
It's called the Spirit of Freedom. So there you go. Spirit of Freedom on the water. Okay, so y'all go out, support our friends over there at Singin River. That's Mike and all those guys over at Singin River. Let them know you heard us talking about them. Hey, y'all go out and enjoy yourself, and let's just all come together, have some good fun, and make sure y'all do not go out acting crazy, shooting and fighting.
Right.
I mean, let's let this holiday be a holiday without a funeral.
And watch your kids. Do not let these kids go out there shooting fireworks at each other and other people in people's cars.
Did that happen to you?
Last year,
I knew it. I knew it because I saw the way your eye started, that little eye started fluttering. What happened, Mona? Tell everybody what happened.
It was just a bunch of kids. They wasn't even from the neighborhood, but they came over and they were shooting fireworks at each other. The Roman candle things.
Oh.
They were shooting them at each other. They were shooting them at the cars that was passing by. They were shooting them at the police cars. It was just crazy last year.
So the police didn't set it off.
They kept coming around with the lights on, but they'll run. And
He's
came by. It was dark. They couldn't find them.
Some of them did like they did in the old days. That's Brenda's son now.
I don't know the kid.
Oh.
I haven't seen these kids before.
Listen, children, I understand when we were young, we used to do dumb stuff like that, hold a little thing and point it at people. But, it put out one of the friend's eyes. And it turned around and hit his eye and put one of his eyes out. And then we had a couple of people to get burned, so it was horrible. And let me say this. Look, I was going to say it, but I ain't going to say it. Anyway, so we're gonna listen. Even if y'all don't support Knox Media Group, you notice we still read your announcements, and we still support your activities. And I found out, Tamika, somebody had told us they didn't deal with us because there was a whole lot of confusion or something going on. Now what happened is Tori Bailey told them if they deal with us, then she wasn't gonna put them on the Handfest.
Oh.
And now that event that they got Friday, that's gonna be over at the Coliseum.
Saturday.
They're gonna be at the Coliseum that we helped put together.
Mm-hmm.
then they put
Tory on it.
Tory on it, and then say it's an issue. And y'all can't do stuff like that. That is wrong. It's hurtful and it's wrong. And then be in church talking about God. No, you got to watch how you treat people. You can't treat people like that, because when nobody else would help you, you were right here at Knox Media Group getting your help and getting your start. But I ain't mad at you and I ain't holding no grudges against you. But I just wanted to tell people, because I had several people ask me why you all are not on the flyer, why you all are not participating, because they called us and said that, hey, well, there's a lot going on with this, and y'all act like, no, we put it in motion. You went over there and got that center off of us and off the relationships that we have, and then you call back and say, well, we decided, no, what happened is we found out what happened, and that's not right. So I'm telling y'all, this is not right. God don't bless mess, so do stuff the right way. Do the stuff the right way. Don't mistreat. I'm not going to mistreat Mona if Tamika don't want me talking to her. I'm not going to mistreat Tamika if Mona don't want me talking to her. I'm going to get to know people for myself. And so, anyway, they got a marker coming up. They're going to put up marker. It's going to be when?
This coming Friday, honoring musical contribution on Mobile Street. The public is invited. Councilwoman Katrina Simmons and the West Florence Awards Ceremony Committee will be officially host the unveiling of a designated commemorative sign, and it will be Friday at 2 o'clock at 923 West Mobile Street. So y'all come on out to that event. That's part of the West Side event that will be held on Saturday. So this event is Friday.
So this is Friday. So y'all get ready. They're going to have a marker. And then don't forget, tomorrow, 4 o'clock, is the board meeting. 4 o'clock tomorrow, board meeting for the city of Florence. City council meeting tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Then the meeting actually, the working part of it is at 4. The meeting actually starts at 5, okay? Hey, listen, y'all know this is the 7th month. That means it's July the 1st.
And we're going to have gardeners with us tomorrow.
Oh, shucks. We finna learn how to grow some. I don't know. You growing anything that you have? I got peppers. I got peppermint, got watermelon. I got a lot of the stuff.
Okay.
Butter beans.
No cucumbers.
No cucumbers. No. I like them cucumbers too. And then yesterday we got a lot of squash. We got a lot of peppers. We got a lot. It was just good.
That's good. Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, y'all, hey, we pray that you have a good day. We pray that everything is good for you. And we're getting ready to get out of here because we got to go and handle some business. We got a couple of meetings we got to attend. And after that, we'll tune in at 5 for
the Ain't a Main Show.
Look, the Ain't a Main Show. Y'all know what he's talking about? We supposed to look at the paper so we can tell what he's talking about this evening. But from now on, when y'all hear us, we'll be able to tell y'all what's going on in everybody's show. What Janet was talking about this morning?
Families, the history of families.
Yeah, so Janet had a nice little deal going this morning. And Janet is getting ready to go. She got to fly out and handle a little business for us, y'all. So when she go out, she going out there on the coast.
Okay.
Man, we may want to get in her bag, get on out there on the West Coast. But you know what? Everybody stay warm. Everybody stay cool. Stay hydrated, and don't be hot. I will tell y'all know how much my light bill was. If I tell you how much my light bill was, I think we'll take up a collection.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
That much?
Oh my goodness.
Well, you just won the money. She might be at the house.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah, I just won the money. You know what, Sister Knox, she done ran off with the money because the woman said that she was 5 minutes down the road. So that means that Sister
about
Knox.
An hour ago.
So you think she done got the money and gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She said put the clothes on.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Y'all be blessed.
Hips, lips, ass, and a cardiac.
Traces of you This moment is surreal.